yo soy watashi wa nanu ni go sum. I am Chris, and this is Chris in English. And I want to know what makes you excited. What gets you excited in your life? What gets you out of bed? What makes you thrill to go into your day? I'm asking you, Liddy. I'm asking you, my Liddy-licious. What makes you excited? I'm glad to see you. I hope you're well. Happy Friday! That makes me excited. Friday, fun day. Friday, of course, is the best day of the week. Some people prefer Saturday, but on Saturday, I keep thinking to myself, oh no, tomorrow's Sunday. And Sunday is okay, except on Sunday I keep thinking to myself, oh no, tomorrow's Monday. And Monday sucks. Friday, best day of them all. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all well. Liddy-licious, I hope you are safe and healthy. I hope your family is doing well. We're going to have a great day today. We're going to get some fun facts. We're going to get our word of the day. I'm going to give you an election update. However, it's Friday fun day, and that means we're going to get a visit from our good friend, Mr. William, who's going to give us his weekly sports report, and then maybe he'll hang around and play some English games with us. Tomo, good to see you, Tomodachi. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday to you. I hope work went well for you today. I'm having a pretty good Friday so far. I've got delicious coffee. I've got my students joining me. And today is an anniversary for a very good and very important TV show. There was a television show that started airing on October 2nd. That's today. But in 1959, and this TV show went on to influence American culture. So many television programs to follow it. In fact, today they've remade that television show and it's back on the air with new episodes. That TV show is called The Twilight Zone. Dun, 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 dun. Twilight Zone, very important TV show here in the United States. If you want to understand American culture really well, find yourself a couple of episodes of The Twilight Zone. Every American has seen this show. This show is important to us. There are memes and touchstones for our culture. The Twilight Zone was created by a TV writer named Rod Serling. He's also the narrator. If you ever watch the show, you'll see Rod Serling giving the narration. Silver, good to see you. And my mighty Maite, good morning. Happy Friday Monday to you. We're talking about a very important TV show here in the United States called The Twilight Zone, which first came out in 1959, written and hosted and produced by Rod Serling. Arguably one of the best storytellers America has produced. Arguably. The TV show was episodic. It means every week it was a totally different new show with new actors and a different story. It was a little bit spooky. And it was famous because it had twists at the end, surprise endings to the show. Mr. Nemo is here. Good to see you, sir. Talking quickly about one of my favorite TV shows, The Twilight Zone, which first showed on TV October 2nd, 1959. Today's its anniversary. The Twilight Zone had many performers, actors, actresses, who appeared on the show when they were not famous, but later they became famous. William Shatner, famous from a couple TV shows, but mostly Star Trek, famous for playing Captain Kirk. He was in 2 episodes of The Twilight Zone, but a very famous one was called Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. And if people talk to you about The Twilight Zone and they name one episode, this might be it. It's the famous episode about the man who saw a monster on the wing of an airplane. I won't tell you how it ends because The Twilight Zone always has a twisty ending. But there's a monster on an airplane. The Eye of the Beholder was an episode that talked about our ideas of beauty. And it concerned a woman who had surgery so that she could look beautiful to the rest of her culture. To Serve Man! Maybe the most important episode of The Twilight Zone. It has been spoofed on other shows. The Simpsons did a version of To Serve Man. So many TV shows have stolen from The Twilight Zone. If you have a chance to see The Twilight Zone, please, 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 check out one episode. I don't care which episode it is. It's an important part of American culture. Watch The Twilight Zone. Learn about Americans. The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street talks about how humans scare themselves. How we scare ourselves. The Twilight Zone. All right, we're going to do this thing, my friends. I know why you're here. You're not here to learn about the Twilight Zone. You are here for the word of the day, and I am here to give it to you. Our word of the day today, it's a pretty good word with pretty strange spelling. Our word of the day today, and I hope you won't be too dismissive of this word. Dismissive? Is that a clue? Is that a hint about what our word of the day might be? It is, because our word of the day today is an adjective that means dismissive or short and insulting in speech or behavior. That's what it means. Our word of the day today is brusque. Brusque. Dismissive, short, insulting, especially in your speech or behavior. Don't be brusque. It's impolite. How do we spell brusque? I told you it's a strange spelling. Here we go. B-R-U-S-Q-U-E. Brusque. Now, I'm not sure where exactly this word comes from, but very often, if a word ends with Q-U-E, English probably borrowed it from French. So thank you, French. Brusque. Dismissive, short, and insulting in speech and behavior. I asked the movie star for an autograph, but he dismissed me with a brusque wave of his hand. Brusque. It's our word of the day. The politician gave a brusque and insulting answer to the reporter's question. Sound familiar? Brusque. That is our word of the day. B-R-U-S-Q-U-E. Do you have a sentence using our word of the day? I bet you do. If you do, please write your sentence right there. Do you see where I'm pointing? See where my finger is pointing right now? You can write a sentence right there using our word of the day, and I will read it to the world. You will be internet famous. Brusque. Our word of the day. Hey, it's Friday Fun Day, so I'm going to give just a very quick election update. Then we're going to get to the fun. We're going to get the sports report from William. We're going to play games with English words. Today we're going to be working with interjections. But first, let's talk a little bit about the election. So let's talk about a concept called dramatic irony. Ever watch a movie and you know... Oh, we have a question from Nemo. Is dismissed and denied the same? Good question. The short answer, Nemo, is they are different. Those are different words. They have different meanings. If you dismiss something, you say, oh, it's not important. Oh, I don't have to worry about it. It's not essential. Hey, Chinamik, good to see you today. If you deny something, you say it's not real or it's not true. So it's the difference between saying something is not important and something's not real. Good question. Thank you. Duda Maria. Oh, Maria. Good to see you, Maria. Welcome to the show. We're quickly talking about the American election, and we're talking about something called dramatic irony. And dramatic irony in writing is when the reader has information that a character does not. So when we watch Star Wars, we know that Luke and Vader are related. Luke does not know. It's dramatic irony. And so in a way, it's funny. I wish no ill to anyone in the world, and I wish health and long life to everyone. But President Trump has coronavirus. He hasn't been social distancing. He hasn't been wearing a mask. I'm not convinced he washes his hands. President Trump has coronavirus, and it is pretty serious. The United States government is going to go through a little bit of turmoil. But that's nothing new, especially in an election year. So, the polls right now remain unchanged. Joe Biden's ahead 51-43. Even the swing states seem to be leaning towards Joe Biden these days. But the big news for the election right now, this whole weekend, the only thing you will probably hear is the president being sick. I sincerely wish him a speedy recovery. And I sincerely wish wise leadership for my country. How's that? That's our election update for today. And now it's Friday, so we get to start the fun. William's going to be here in just a moment, I'm sure. We're going to get the sports report from William. And there he is. Hello, sir. How are you today?
Oh, hello, Chris. Yeah, I'm okay.
Just okay. Okay. I hope everything is good.
I will be honest that I'm working on just a couple hours of sleep here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was up, really energized by the victory last night. And, then came the news about, the president. And so I was kind of stuck on the news, just watching it. And is this real? I mean, trying to figure it out. But yeah, definitely watched too much of CNN last night, listening to, the pundits talk about it. So,
I did a little bit of that myself until I realized they were just saying the same thing for an hour.
Yeah. You're a smarter man than I am.
But William, I think you have some pretty good news to share with us today, or at least not terrible news.
No, I have good news and bad news today.
Okay.
And so, we'll talk about that. I would like to speak about the 4 major sports in America. And so what I'll do is I'll start with hockey, because we had a request to talk hockey last week.
We sure did.
And what I found out was the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Dallas Stars for the Stanley Cup championship.
All right.
Okay, so there we go. Tampa Bay Lightning won. It's kind of hard to imagine playing hockey in Tampa Bay, Florida, but you play inside. It's no big deal. But I will talk about the NHL, and what they did was very important. Was they played in separate bubbles. And it was what the NBA did, which I think was a great idea. No one comes in, no one comes out. You stay in your bubble, you play, and then it all worked out. And so
unlike football.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing any COVID issues with hockey this year, which was great. And so I found Stanley's Cup is from some Canadian guy. Lord Stanley. And you know what, guys?
I'm sure Trudeau will appreciate that.
Just, if you want to know more, just go to Wikipedia. They'll tell you all about the cup in Canada and whatnot. I'm half Canadian, so I should know more, but I don't care. So that's
okay, so that's the hockey report.
Hockey report. There you go. It's over. The season's over. I'm sorry. Next, we have the NFL, who is not playing in a bubble. They had their first issue this week with the Tennessee Titans. Many, I'm gonna say many, but I think 5 either players or staff have been tested positive. So their game this week will be postponed, which is very interesting. I'm very pessimistic that the NFL will be able to play a full season without taking more precaution. I don't see it happening. So there's that. That's the NFL. Basketball. The NBA Finals have started. The first game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat was, to be honest, I think it was a blowout. I mean, it wasn't even close. The Lakers looked far beyond the Miami Heat. I mean, it just looked so much better.
It looked like they were playing me.
Yeah, a little bit at times, yeah. And then Miami had a couple injured players too, so it does not look good for them. But, you know, you have to win 4 games to win the championship. We'll see what happens. Another game tonight. And then finally, what really want to hear is, Sophie, hello. The San Diego Padres have had some horrible news. Since the last time we spoke, Chris, we had our number 1 and number 2 starting pitchers go down with injuries. And it's just, it's devastating to see this happen right before the playoffs, in our first playoffs since, 2006. And one of the players, we traded half our team. I mean, we traded 6 guys for this guy. And he got hurt. And it's just like, you got to be kidding me. And the team is being very cavalier about these injuries. I mean, they're being kind of, we don't quite know what the truth is. So we're seeing, they're like, oh, it's not a big day to day. We'll see. It's no big deal. But if it is a big deal, it means bad news for the San Diego Padres. And so that was very, very disappointing. However, the good news, we played a game yesterday, and for the first half of the game, and the previous game, we lost the first game, and for the first half of this game, I don't know where our team was. I don't know who these players were. It wasn't the same 2020 Padres, and then they flipped the switch.
They turned it right back on.
They turned it on, and it was unbelievable. I cannot believe the game last night. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Will Myers both hit 2 home runs. Both of them. 2 players hit 2 home runs in the postseason. That has not been done since Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, think about that. Since Murderer's Row, I mean, it's unbelievable what happened. Unfortunately, we don't have any pitchers left, Chris. We have used our complete arsenal of pitching, which leaves us very weakened for today's game. But if we can hit the ball and just score more runs, this is a fun fact. The team that scores more runs wins the game.
Really?
It's a new concept.
I think we got a job.
It's a weird thing.
I think we got a chance.
Yeah. And when I say runs out there, guys, I'm talking about points. You may say points. In baseball, we say runs. So, in many sports, maybe all, I'm not sure, the team with the most points wins the game.
Yes. Now, football is odd because, we don't count the points exactly logically.
What are you talking about? 6 points for this, 3 points for that, 1 point for this.
Don't forget you can get 2. You can get 2 points.
2-point conversion. Yeah.
Thank you for the sports report, William. Of course, I'm going to be rooting for my Padres today. Yeah. I'm rooting for more postseason play.
Yeah. The Los Angeles Dodgers have won their series. So if we do win today, that means we will play the yes, Fabio, baseball is weird. Thank you, Fabio. If we do win, we will face the Los Angeles Dodgers. The winner of today's game will face the Dodgers in Texas.
In Texas.
Yeah. What they're doing is, baseball is kind of being smart here, where they're putting the next teams into a bubble, basically, the winning teams. The National League is going to Texas, and the American League is coming here.
Annie.
Hello, Annie. So it's a very interesting. I think it's a smart move.
Absolutely.
Get these guys.
We want baseball next year. We got to keep them safe this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got to say this one more thing, Chris. As far as the NBA goes, I think what they did was amazing. To take all those teams and put them in Florida, and there were no issues. I mean, no one missed a game. They didn't have to reschedule anything because of this horrible, disease. And it was a good move. And the NHL, like I mentioned, did that too. The NFL, I don't know what's going to happen. College football, I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. So we'll see. We'll see.
We're hoping for our Saturday games for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing now, but as you know, the San Diego State Aztecs have released their schedule. They will be playing games, but I just hope.
Hi, Jacuzzi. I'm glad to see you, Jacuzzi. I miss you.
Hey, Gina's here. All right.
Yeah.
Some really cool people.
Well,
yes, sir.
It's Friday Fun Day, and I like to play games with words on Friday.
Absolutely.
I was hoping that you would play a little interjection game with me.
I'll do my best, Chris, but I haven't been doing so well with these Friday games.
You're going to do great. No, it's interjections. Okay. Interjections for excitement, for emotion. So I went online, I found a whole bunch of interjections. Some some might be interesting to you, some will be funny to you. But for the students out there, interjections are the words that we use to show excitement or emotion in our sentence. When Tatis hits a home run and he flips his bat and everyone goes, yeah! Yeah! Yeah is an interjection. It's a word that shows excitement and emotion. We have lots of these words in English. Some of them you probably know. So I'm going to ask William what these words mean. He's going to tell us, but you at home, play along. If you know, write your answer. Write it right down there. Right down there. Yeah, right there. Exactly where William's pointing. All right, here we go. We'll start with the easy one. Aha. Aha. What do you think, William? What is aha? All the students, when someone says aha, what does that mean?
I would say that they go, aha. Means I know that. Or maybe that's interesting. Or I hadn't thought of that before. I'd say those are the reasons.
It's about an idea. Maybe a new idea or an interesting idea. Aha! I guess a synonym would be eureka. I have found it, eureka. Of course, that's free.
It is the state motto of California, is it not?
It sure is. It is, because we found the gold. Find the gold, what do you say? Eureka!
Eureka! I have found it!
Which is an interjection. All right, here's our next one. Yowza! Yowza!
Like, whoa! You say yowza?
Yowza! Hey, Sir Han, good to see you, Sir Han.
Man, I don't know if I've used yowza ever.
But
I mean, it'd be like whoa, like oh my goodness, or something, right? I mean,
yeah, it's just a general expression of excitement. And he's saying that it sounds like a way of expressing emotion, and it is excitement, emotion.
A round of applause.
Happiness. Very good. All right, now I'm going to give you another one. I love this one. But before I do, I want to point out that sometimes with interjections, intonation is very important. You have to pronounce these a certain way for them to have meaning. So here's another interjection. Neener, neener, neener. And you have to say it like that. You can't just say neener, neener, neener. You have to say Neener, neener, neen. You even have to move your head, kind of, when you say it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've used that one since 1983, but I think it's, when you're making fun of someone and you're laughing at them, or,
The word I have is mockery.
Very good.
To mock, to make fun of someone. Yeah, neener, neener, neener. You can use that one, guys. Go up to your friend, and when you want to tease him, just go, neener, neener, neener. But he might punch you in the nose, so be careful. All right, here's one. I love this one. I use this one myself a lot. Ta-da!
Wow, ta-da! Like, look at me, look what I did.
You can't just say ta-da. You can't say ta-da. You have to sing it. The intonation's important.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Like, look at me, look what I did. Yay!
Yeah. Accomplishment. I did it. Ta-da! Often used with magicians. If someone does a magic trick, at the end of the trick, they go, ta-da! Interjection. Just for you guys. Yeehaw! It's an interjection. I know because the internet told me. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Anybody out there got an idea? What does yeehaw mean?
This is very difficult to put into words because, my grandmother was from Texas. And, yeehaw was used quite a bit in my upbringing. But, like, we'd say yeehaw! The intonation's very key here. But it's like when something's good, something happens that's good, you say yeehaw! Like, way to go, let's go, something, I don't know. It's
celebration.
Thank you. Cowboy,
yeah.
Fabio, there you go. Cowboy.
Yeah, and it's very famous for cowboys to say yeehaw. Hiya, Aya. Good to see you.
Woohoo!
Yeehaw equals woohoo. You are right, Nemo. Absolutely right. Here's our next one. Hardy har har.
Well, hardy har har.
Often used with well. You can say hardy har har or well hardy har har as well.
Yeah, I would use that, facetiously when someone thinks they're being funny, and you're like, well, hardy har har, as to tell them that wasn't funny. You're not a comedian. Yeah.
Sarcastic humor.
Very good.
Used for sarcastic humor. Hardy har har. Here's one. I know all the students out there know this one. This is a new one. Bazinga.
Bazinga?
Bazinga.
Okay. I know this, Chris. The person that taught me this word, is Demalicious. You remember Dima from the old embassy days. It comes from that show, that The Big Bang Theory.
Yes, very good.
Unfortunately, I've never seen it. But we did watch a YouTube clip in class, and he just keeps saying bazinga, bazinga, bazinga. I still don't know exactly what it means. So
I don't know exactly myself. I watched a few episodes of the show. I found it funny. Apparently, it's used when you're expressing either sarcasm or playing a prank, a kind of joke on something.
Is it kind of like, I gotcha?
Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Joke's on you.
We got a few more here. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Well, Chris,
sheesh.
I think I said that a couple times last night. And over the last couple days, it was like, geesh, can this get any worse? It's like
Stop asking that, because the question seems to be yes. The answer seems to be yes.
Yeah, but it got better. But it was just, sheesh. I mean, what else can go wrong for this team? I was just, everything was going right for the St. Louis Cardinals, and everything was going wrong for the San Diego Padres. I'm like, sheesh.
Good. Frustration. Yeah. It expresses frustration. Oh, sheesh. I want something to be different. Let's see. We got two more here. Oh. And that is spelled O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-H. Oh.
There's a question about your ties.
Yeah. Oh, did I miss a tie question?
Yeah.
Oh, I have cartoon ties yet, but today's Friday Fun Day, and so no tie today. No tie Friday.
No tie Friday. Sorry, Fun Day.
Come back Monday. Come back Monday. You'll see it right here.
Oh. Or just go to YouTube or IGTV to watch past episodes, and you'll see all ties.
If you really need to see me wearing a tie, there's many ways that you can make this happen.
Oh, interesting.
We got one more. And actually it's a pair. It's two different interjections, but they come from the same place, so I'm going to do them together. Zoinks and Jinkies.
Okay, this is very specific to the cartoon Scooby-Doo.
Very good.
Yeah, I mean, zoinks. Did anyone but Shaggy say that?
I think that maybe occasionally Scooby might say rinks.
I don't recall. And what was the other one?
Jinkies.
Oh, Jinkies, yeah. I think that was more Velma was Jinkies. But like, wow. Like, oh.
Yeah.
OMG.
Zoinks is an expression of concern, and Jinkies is an expression of surprised interest. So if you see something that's surprising but interesting, you might say, Jinkies. I would do it. I would say Jinkies, and you wouldn't even have to give me a Scooby snap. It's true. It is true. Those are interjections, though. All of those are interjections, words that we use to show excitement and emotion. Generally, in a sentence, they start off with an exclamation point, but we can follow them with a comma as well. Yeah. Interjections. And election news. And word of the day. And we talked a little bit about the Twilight Zone. William, did you know the Twilight Zone, this is its anniversary? It first aired October 2nd, 1959.
Wow. 1959.
A little bit older than me.
Yeah, see, that's before you, Chris. I mean, way
and
before,
that many things are.
way before me, but just a little bit before you.
All right. Hey, guys, what a great day. William, thank you again so much. Thank you for the sports report. Thank you for playing interjections with us today.
Thank you, Chris. I love being here. I think I might go back to bed, though. We'll see.
I hope you do, or because it's either that or look at more news.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody else, I want to say thank you guys for being here. We're going to be back on Monday with a whole new week and a whole new show. Please remember, my name is Chris. I love you all. William, can you get this one? This one's for you, man. This is for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Be careful with that.
Go away.